Hi, honey.
Let me first and foremost rant and vent about my ISP. Because my ISP is doing stupid things again. Very, very, very stupid things. We all hate ISPs, right? Unless, is there anybody who works for an ISP somewhere around the world? If yes, then everybody kind of hates you. I'm sorry. But you do? You do? Well, hopefully you can be the change or the one good, helpful employee in your company. That would be really nice. I wish you were, like, here in Austria working for the one that I'm getting really angry at again. No, I have never heard anybody talk positively about their ISP's service ever before. Maybe, like in Japan, the internet is really good. But I don't know about the ISP service, honestly, because I had issues too with, like, service. So I don't know, maybe service for ISP is just shit everywhere. People don't talk about their ISP, unless something's wrong. Yeah, but that's the problem, like, because they're, like, incapable of helping, at least in my case. Like, ugh. I understand, like, having outages and stuff here and there. That's fine, you know. I mean, not really, but that's fine. But then not being... Okay, this music is really repetitive. Let me mute it first. Not being able to help at all. So, for, like, over a month... I didn't realize it's been so long. I just didn't really have the mental capacity to bother with this. So, for over a month, I haven't been able to take or do any calls or receive, like, SMS or whatsoever. Unless I go, like, outside. So, I've been missing a lot of calls that I don't even know. I don't even know that I'm missing them because it's not like I see that I missed a call. No, I don't even get that. And I also can't call anybody. So, yeah, that really sucks. And, like, for stuff like when I have to... When I get into my Xsense stuff and then I try to export the motion capture that I did, I have to log into this, like, a cloud that they have. And in order to sign in into the cloud, they always want to send me an SMS. And in order to receive that SMS, I have to press the, like, send me an SMS button with my phone already, like, outside. I have to leave my phone somewhere outside, go back inside, press the send SMS, go back outside, look at my phone, see if I got it, and then, yeah. I can only receive it while it's outside. I can't have my phone inside the moment I press the send SMS thing. It will not arrive. So that's been kind of annoying. And I talked a month ago, like a few days after I noticed that this was happening, I talked to my ISP, and they were like, first they were like, can't find any reason for it, weird. And then after pushing, they were like, oh, yeah, okay, so I found something. It will be fixed 5 days later. If not, then contact us again. And then the next day I get a, like, automated message that they have something going on and it should be done by this day, which was the 5 days later. And I was like, okay, at least this seems like to be inside of their system now. Okay, I will wait. Of course, didn't get fixed on that date, but I couldn't be bothered with, like, it was just, I didn't wanna follow up again, so I was just waiting it out. But even after a month, it hasn't been fixed. And then around the same time, I don't know if it's connected, but like I've had a lot of like every day during my streams, I've had a lot of internet outages too, right? So yeah, today I decided to follow up with them about the phone thing, but also tell them about my internet thing. But they like hyperfixate. First of all, they hyperfixate on things that don't even matter. Because they were like, okay, is it just your LAN connection or your WLAN connection? And I said, Wi-Fi. Wait, do you guys say WLAN? That sounds very stupid to say that in English. Wait, do you even say that? Yeah, you just say Wi-Fi, don't you? Yeah, and I was like, well, I don't really know. It's been most noticeable for my LAN connection because I said I do home office. I just always say I do home office, so I need my internet to work at home. And I say, well, it's been like really bothersome while I'm doing work because on my PC it just has so many outages several times each day. And the Wi-Fi, I don't know, like on my phone generally it's working, on my iPad too, maybe on my smart TV it's been acting up weirdly recently. But it's mostly my LAN internet. And they hyperfixate because they can't find a reason why my LAN is not working. They hyperfixate on the Wi-Fi and they like test it and they're like, oh, your speed's like really fine though. It's really good. I just did a test and I've done 3 diagnoses now in 40 minutes and your internet seems really fine and I cannot find any outages whatsoever. And I'm like, well, first of all, it's really not so much the Wi-Fi. I shouldn't have mentioned it at all. It's mostly the LAN. And then they're like, oh, did you try resetting your router? And I was like, yeah, well, actually, your colleague, because I was like in this like online chat room with them. And first I had a conversation with a lady for like 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes. And then she was like, okay, I'll have to restart your router now. And I'm like, oh, okay, but my internet connection will be gone, so the chat will probably disconnect. And but I can try turning on my mobile data. And she's like, okay, do it. And I'm like, okay, I did it. And then I lose connection to the chat. And when I try to go back in, it connects me with someone else. And then I ask, can you connect me with this other person? I knew her name. And they were like, sorry, we can't connect anybody. I'm like, don't they think when they broke? What kind of customer service is that when you're basically kicking them out with no way for them to ever get back to you anymore? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. So I'm like, okay, well, if you can't connect me, I guess we'll have to start over, even though I just had a conversation with this lady for 40 minutes and we were hopefully getting somewhere. So I had to explain everything again, that it's my phone, it's not working unless I go outside, and it's been like this for a month, and they had this thing where they said they will fix it in 5 days. It's been a month since, nothing has been fixed. And so on. I explained everything again. I spent 2 hours on this today, I think. And then I mentioned the internet too. Like, okay, so besides that, my internet also has been weird. And so they can't find any reason why my phone isn't working. So they fixate on the internet. In the end, the whole thing is just like, sorry, I tried everything that I can do. But you have to call the hotline next Monday and ask for a technician, because that I can't do anything for you. But I will send you a new SIM card. And I'm like, okay, wait. You know, SIM card, that was a solution that I thought might help because I talked to somebody a month ago in this chat room before I realized that when I go outside, it works fine. So do you really think exchanging a SIM card would help? Because it seems like a different issue to me. I mean, I'm not IT, but I'm also not stupid. I think I have logical comprehension to understand that this is not a SIM card is broken issue. Yeah, but they literally, I've had plenty of experiences with this ISP customer service so far. They seemingly have to go down this list of solutions, even if they make absolutely no sense. And after all of that, because they want to avoid at any cost that you go and get a technician. I was so mad this year. Okay, flashback music. In February, I told you guys this. During my break, I had a lot of problems with the ISP. Because I moved. I told you this. I moved in secret, and then I came back, and I thought I could come back, but I realized, wait, my internet isn't working. So I couldn't come back when I wanted to come back. Now, the weird thing back then was that my glass fibers were apparently broken. But until, like, understanding that, because, you know, I would have the expectation that my internet works. I will, like, install it and so on, because it's self-installation. It doesn't work. So I call the hotline, and they're like, try this, try restarting your router, try doing this and that, and nothing helps, right? And they're like, okay, we will send you a new router. And I'm like, I don't know if that will work, because this is a new router. This just doesn't feel like it will help, but okay. So they send me a new router. I try with the new router, it doesn't work. I call them, they're like, well, try resetting the router again, doing this and that and this and that. So many stupid solutions that just don't work. And then, I don't know, I don't even remember this so well anymore, but they were like, gonna send me... I think one lady, like, promised me to send me a technician, but when I didn't get any contact or so, after days I call back and nobody remembers the story. It's not anywhere in the system, like, not registered anything, no information. So we start over from zero again, and they're like, you have to get a new router. And I'm like, I already tried with a new router, but try a new LAN cable. I'm like, I already tried different LAN cables. It's so fucking annoying. And they then, even though the previous staff said they will send me a technician, this other staff will not accept this and says, no, we cannot under any circumstance send you anybody. It was so annoying. And the whole time I thought, like, all their solutions are so stupid and nothing makes any sense. I'm not an IT person, but I have this I'm really bad with tech and anything like that. But I had this feeling that there's a deep rooted problem, right? But they just always scratch the surface. And I'm telling them, like, I need this for my job. Like, I gave you, like, a month or so, and still nothing. Yeah, and then eventually, after a lot of fighting, after going to an IRL shop, they were like, oh yeah, this is a lot of bullshit. Obviously, the things they're saying to you on the phone make no sense. I can see that this is a different kind of problem. We'll send you a technician. But then I think even after that, nothing followed. Nobody contacted me. And then blah, 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 blah. Eventually, a technician came by. And the technician was really nice and everything. But I was like, yo, it was so hard to get you to come here. And he was like, yeah, the ones on the hotline, they don't know what they're talking about. Says the technician. Technician tries out everything. And even the technician recognizes that this isn't even a problem that he can handle. Huh? And sends me like some kind of like what was it, like construction engineering whatever person days later, because yeah, it wasn't even a technician thing, it was even deeper. It was the glass fiber cable that was new, but even though it was new when it was like planted, it must have like I don't know, had some defect, so they had to replace the whole thing. But getting to this point, and for somebody to take me serious, it took forever. So now, when this chat person is telling me to call the hotline and ask for a technician next Monday, you know what I'm thinking? I'm never getting a technician to get here again and help me. This, I don't know. Do you have some like secret password that I have to say on the hotline so that the workers are actually like, okay, that is the magical word. That is all you had to say. Spaghetti carbonara. That's the magical keyword. I just have to, like, oh my God. I don't want to call them. It's so annoying. And I don't even understand how they're, like, not even seeing anything. Like, I don't know. I will still get the new SIM card. And I will try it out so that I can say on the hotline, I tried this. Do not attempt to send me a new SIM card. It doesn't work. It doesn't even make any sense. Why would a SIM card help me with this issue? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to vent about.
Bye-bye, human. Bye-bye. Ending